You ever make pizza as a kid?
Nope. We were too poor. Couldn't afford pizza. We didn't even have an oven.
I am a man who owns 5 ovens.
We had what we called the brick, and it was this thing that we would sit on to heat up. And you know, it wouldn't get very warm, but at least it would have the comforting feel. my
Go for it.
The comforting feel of my dad's ass on everything he cooked.
I've never tie-dyed anything in my life.
Wait, really?
Never, no. I grew up poor. Like, we couldn't even afford shirts, let alone color to paint the shirts.
Every video. Guys, I was poor as a child. Not an ounce of food was put in my body. I had to eat grass. We didn't even have grass. We didn't have a lawn.
If I had real nutrition, I would have grown 10 times your height. My potential was never reached, sadly.
That's really good. Cherish the most about the stone. You know, that was good, that was good. I remember our coming of age when my brother and I were old enough to sit on the stone. The old fishbach family tradition. I don't know if any of you guys knew about that one. But yeah, that's what we did.
Yeah, I didn't do that.
What?
You guys know that my family couldn't afford to go to the beach, so I never actually built a sandcastle in my life.
Really?
This is the first time I've ever built a sandcastle.
Really?
Yeah. Ignore all the lies that I said during the intro. I've literally never built a sandcastle in my life.
Oh, just because you were brought up rich enough to afford pretzels.
Whoa.
Unlike me, I had to put dirt into the form of a pretzel. I was just guessing at it. And it was delicious.
So what I'm doing is I'm making a physical recreation of the stone from memory. I've created the impression the ass cheeks left on it over. It got worn down. It was like a stoneware cookware.
Yeah.
You know, it gets passed down, the flavor. You're not supposed to wash it. You know what I mean?
The flavor of your dad's ass.
I'm feeling all those memories from camp flooding back to me.
I'm feeling the memories of me living in a dumpster from age 3 to age 4.5, but time was hard to keep track of. People only threw out calendars every once in a while.
I did this at block party. If only Mark had blocks.
I mean, I had a block. I had blocks. I wasn't that poor, you know. They threw out bricks from the construction yard every once in a while, you know.
You're ready to squeeze.
I've never painted before in my life.
You've never painted?
Never.
Not even finger paint?
No. Well, maybe. I don't know. We're poor children. Growing up in the streets of France.
We didn't have fingers.
You had... Oh, look at Mr. Rich Man here. He had fingers growing up. Oh, fuck me.
Now, when I was a child, I couldn't afford to do Easter eggs. We couldn't even afford eggs. We had a chicken, but then we had to kill it for our own entertainment.
Oh boy, I remember oiling up the stone for my dad.
For Papa.
Dude, I grew up poor. We used to core apples day in, day out. You don't tell me about my heritage.
Family.
Yeah, that's how we made money, selling the cores.
They just ate the cores that he cored.
Well, no, that's how my family died from all the cyanide.
The only cores that I do
Cyanide is
nice
naturally occurring.
refreshing taste
Shut
of
up! Science
cores
fact!
like-
Science fact! Zoom!
Late nights, so would be there, sitting, oiling the stone, and Father would come down in his robe.
And then Joy would feel like they knew it was time to eat.
I would only be able to do this by looking in my neighbor's window because we couldn't afford a TV or a house. By neighbor, I mean I lived in the dirt alley outside. I had to peep in. They had a big fence, and I climbed over. But one time, I caught a glimpse of Rocco's modern life, and that shaped who I am to this day.
I honestly, every time you tell these stories about how poor you are, picture you like hiding and sneaking around in like a cow pen or a pig pen, just like, oh, I just want to see.
He doesn't know what cows are, Tyler.
What are cows?
Anyway.
As soon as single cheeks sat upon that stone, I knew it was time.
Memories, you know.
Good family dinner.
Anyway.
Nothing quite like a home cooked meal.
You sure your family didn't do that? It seems like Ethan's family suddenly started to do that.
I am a
5 ovens.